Welcome to my class. Dear students, I would like to inform you that if COVID-19 situation comes under control, your final examination will be held. So, you should not give up your study. If you give up your study, you will fail in the exam. Dear students, what type of sentence I have used in my language? Yes, you are right. I have used two conditionals. Okay. Then today's topic is conditionals. Dear students, can you give me the definition of conditionals? Yes, you are right. A conditional is a complex sentence. It has two clauses: subordinate principal clause and subordinate clause. If the clause which starts with if, it is called subordinate clause, and the other clause is principal clause. I am showing you the clause on the board. Okay, as I have told you, if you give up your study, you will fail in the exam. Okay, here are two clauses. First, this one is subordinate clause, and you will fail in the exam. It is principal clause. Okay, and the subordinate clause express condition, and this second clause, that is principal clause, indicates causes. Okay, cause. So we can easily understand the clause which start with if with if we can call the clause conditionals. We can call the sentence conditional. Okay, as I have told you, there are three types of conditionals. I am discussing them. First, conditional. Okay, I am giving you this structure: E plus present perfect tense plus future indefinite tense. Okay, example: testers. Testers, I have written, if COVID-19 comes under control, your examination will be held. Follow the example, follow the pattern of the example. Okay, here I have written, if COVID-19 comes under control. This clause is subordinate clause, and this clause is in present indefinite tense. So my next clause, that is principal clause, will be in future indefinite tense. Okay, so I have written, your exam will be held. Will be held. This clause is in future indefinite tense. Okay, next condition. Okay, that is second conditional. Second conditional, and I'm giving you the structure. Okay, if plus past indefinite tense plus past conditional, that is subject plus would or could or might plus base form of the verb. Okay. Past conditional. The structure of past conditional is subject plus would or could or might plus base from the verb. I am giving you an example. Dear students, here I have written, if he ran fast, he could win the race. Look at the example and with the structure. Here I have written, if he ran fast. This clause is in past indefinite tense. He could win the race. This clause is in past conditional, that is, here is subject and then could and the base form, the verb, that is win the race. Okay. So this structure is called second conditional. Okay. And another example. Here I have written, if I were a poet, I might write poems. Okay. If the conditional, that is subordinate clause, is in past tense, the principal clause will be past conditional. And if the verb is where, you must have to write the principal clause in past conditional. Okay. That is, you have to follow this structure. You can also write, if I were a poet, I might have written. Okay. Might have written poems. You can also follow this structure. Okay. Dear students, I am going to the next conditional, that is third conditional. Here I have written the structure of third conditional. Look at the board. If plus past perfect tense plus perfect conditional, that is subject plus would have or could have or might have plus V3 plus extension. Okay. This is the structure of perfect conditional. I am giving you an example. Suppose if he had tried hard, he might have, if he had tried hard, he might have prospered in life. Look at the board, dear students. I have written the third conditional, that is, if the subordinate clause is in if plus past perfect tense, that is, if then he then had tried, which is in past perfect tense, and the principal clause is in past perfect conditional, that is, he then might have, then the past participle form of the verb prospered in life. Okay. I can give you another example. if the subordinate clause start with had, we can also follow the structure of third conditional. Okay, that is, here I have written, had I been you, had I been you, I would have never done it. Okay, that is, I have followed the structure of perfect conditional. That is, subject, then would have, then the past participle form of the verb, then extension. Okay, this is the example of third condition, third conditional. Dear students, I hope you have understood all the three conditionals. You must go through these conditionals and practice more and more, and I hope it will be easy, very easy going to you. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you a lot.